Hi, everyone. It's Kara Lovehart here, and I'm the director of the 22nd Annual New Visions Holistic Expo. And I'm so excited to introduce you guys to another one of our vendors. And this is returning vendor this year, Mary Perry of Wings Unfurled. Mary Perry is an angel reader and an author, and I'm very excited to interview her today and share with you guys what she does and what she'll be offering at the show. Hi there, Mary.
Hi, everybody. How are you today? Angel welcomes here.
I'm so loving your background. And I said that when you got on, all this beautiful purple as well is one of my favorite colors. So
Mhm.
I love to see it. So I would love to have you share with us a little bit about your business, Mary, and what you offer.
Okay, so Wings Unfurled. I actually took that name in 2011. I was Whispers Through the Light prior to that. But Wings Unfurled, my angels said my wings had unfurled, and I was to share with the world that everyone has angel wings, and that part of my purpose in life was helping people connect to their angels. So I do that through reading angel cards and teaching classes and doing energy work of different kinds, mostly centered around angelic energies. So that's what I do. At the show, I am going to be offering angel readings, and I will be selling some of my books that I've authored, have a chapter in.
So I'm curious about not only your book, but about the cards and about the process and
Okay.
maybe any decks that you really like that you use. I'd love to see them.
Okay. I got them right here. The ones I've read with this deck. There are two decks, and they're put together. One is the Archangel deck by Doreen Virtue. And just to show you, there's a picture of the card, Moon Cycles. The other deck of hers is Saints and Angels. And there's the other side. And both of these decks I've been reading about a year. And the angels told me to shuffle them together. And so I've been reading with these cards for over 20 years. I have new cards because these are pretty beat up. They're well worn, but the energy is too good in them for me to let them go yet. I still feel like they have more years in them. But so I read with those mostly. Sometimes I'll have other decks with me and pull a card if the angels say, "Oh, use that deck for a minute," I will. But one of the other decks that I love is this one, Angels of Hope and Healing. It's a beautiful deck, and I will probably have this at the show and be able to pull cards from that as well. But what happens for me is that the angels came into my life in 1996, and they helped me transform my life. I was not in a good place, and through meditating, through using the angel cards, through working on myself from the inside out, I am a totally different person. They spoke to me in 1996 through my dead father. He had passed, and a year later I called my mom, and his voice was on the answering machine that we had erased the year before. That is what set me off and running. And so I've been working, and I can't stop. There have been times when I go, "Oh, this is too hard," and then I go, "Oh no, you got to keep going." And so I keep going, and books fall off the shelves, and classes appear, and different teachers appear, and it's part of who I am, and my belief in working with these beautiful beings of light is just amazing because they have so much for all of us, and they come to all of us in different ways. I can help people absolutely figure out how they're getting their messages. So an angel reading from me, first of all, is tapping into my angels talk to your angels and then give you the messages you might need to know. And so through that, using the cards, one card can mean one thing for one person and totally different for 5 other people. So it's just amazing to me how all of that works. And I'm not really considered myself to be a medium, but I consider myself to be an angel connector.
Yeah.
So having people connect with their angels, because just having that connection, maybe just knowing the name of your guardian angel or an angel you need to work with in the near future might help you change your life radically. And
Yeah.
that's part of my purpose. Yeah. Yeah.
I see you like the angel connector, the angel networker. You're like, you need this angel, you need that angel. But let me meet you. Let's introduce you. You got to meet this angel over here. They've helped me so much in this area. How about this one?
Exactly. That's exactly what I think. Yes.
I
So
love
I like
that.
that angel connector or angel networker. I like that.
No, I remember what booth you're at today for this year. I'm sorry, because it's booth angel number B44. So
Yes.
44 is an angel number, or four is an
Yes.
angel number. And I'm actually sharing that because the angel readers that have actually introduced us to you, and for those of you who are either new to our event or you've never been to the New Visions Expo, I am a psychic medium, and so is my partner. And a lot of our vendors have been there for a very long time. And we actually personally vet our readers. We get sessions with them to make sure of their efficacy, their professionalism, their ethics, and also just their heart centeredness. And I love that you're sharing, Mary, part of your journey. You know, you there's a reader, and then there's someone who's a healer, and then there's both. And when you are a healer, it's you are healing yourself, and you have healed yourself, and you're continuing to heal yourself through your journey. And through what you were sharing, that's part of what I think when you walk the talk, you keep getting information and validating that through spirit, and then walking your journey to healing, and then you pass that on and help walk and guide other people along the way. And that's what makes, I think, our vendors and our readers different, and who we select, because we have this standard for what we're looking for to make the most impact and support the most healing in our community. So B44 is your booth this year, and you were referred to us and vetted through us with Tom and Katie Hurt.
Yeah.
So some of our favorite angel readers at our event. And this year, you're actually going to be in their spot holding beautiful light for them. And just not to worry, everyone, they actually have a big event for them this year that they will not be attending. They cannot attend. They're very sad, but they will be coming the following year. But we're actually like saying, Mary, this would actually be the perfect spot for you this year. In the meantime, just to come in and be in that space and hold the angel space for the expo.
Yeah, I love Tom and Katie Hurt, and have known them for years and years. I think I met them at New Vision show, years ago, back early in the 2000s, I think. Was the first time I encountered them. And I sat in circle with Tom for a while. So yeah, they're amazing. They're just amazing people, and I love them. Yes. And I love them because what they do is they give out love. And that's my theory. Every day I ask to walk in love. I ask when I go to the grocery store to share love with somebody. One by one is how this world's going to change. And I believe that just by being love, who knows who you affect along the way. So, yeah. So I'm
It's such a
excited.
simple concept, and
It
it's so much a journey of learning more and more every day of how you can embody that, how you can continue to do that and walk that walk.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
So as far as being a vendor with us and referred from Tom and Katie, you've been with us for a few years. Is there anything you'd like to share about this show or your experience being a vendor at this show that might be supportive for other people to know?
Well, I love this show because a lot of people come to get readings. Of all the shows that I do, I would say that New Vision show, people come there to get the juicy readings from a bunch of us, not just one person, but they come to a bunch of us. And I love it, especially when they say, oh, you know what? They told me that. I love that confirmation or affirmation that, because that's when you're spot on. For the most part, things are really working for the person that's hearing the information. And maybe they just need the words to switch up a little bit to actually imprint them on their soul. And so I love that part of it. So, yes, that's one of my favorite parts of the show.
I think it's very validating, not just for the readers, but also for those who maybe have never even had a reading before. And they come to the show and they're seeing you, or they're seeing, we have 26 other readers of 100 vendors, over 100 vendors. We have a quarter of them are readers. And it's fascinating to see the validation that happens for someone who's like, how did they know? And they're saying the same thing to me. And these people are on the other side of this event. And I think that extraordinary experience for people to continue to be open-minded and curious when you're working with us as in psychic or intuitive professionals, but a healthy level of skepticism, because I think that's important for creating healthy boundaries for yourself. But I think that when the spirit uses multiple people to give you the same message, it's so powerful and so supportive to share the information that you are watched over, you
Yeah.
are guided.
You're
And
never
we
alone.
don't believe it often until we get these synchronicities, like, how could that happen sort of
Mhm.
experience.
I have people say all the time, how did you know that? Like, or like I could just see on their face. Yeah. And
Yeah.
and you know, my partner who comes with me to the show says, did you make them cry? And I will say that a bunch of my readings have end up with people having tears because I've touched on something that is really, you know, in their heart and that they're concerned about. And it could be happy tears, you know, not just sad tears, but, you know, I know I've done my work when I get the tears. I hate to say
We
that.
have a lot we're holding in that we
Yes,
need that safe space,
we
a
need the space.
comforting, nurturing person that
Yeah,
is allowing us to let that out. So it's
yes,
important. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So is there anything especially about this show, that anything unique or any special announcements you'd like that would be supportive for your offerings at this event?
I will be, you know, doing 20-minute readings. I will be selling my books, which there's a couple on my shelf back there. There's 3 books I have: The Ancestors Within, On Purpose Women, which is really a good book. That's my favorite. That's the latest one out. And then Find Your Voice, Save Your Life, Volume 3. And so I'll be selling copies of those. You can get them signed. You know, when I was a little girl, I wanted to write books. And here I am in my 60s, the last year of my 60s. But guess what? I'm an author. You know, that's like a dream come true for me. And I keep saying this, and I really have to just sit and do it, is I need my own angel book, and that's coming. So keep on looking for that. I won't have it out by the show, but you know, it's formulating, and I just need to take the time and type. Yep. But yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we're so glad you're with us again this year. And
Me
this is our
too.
22nd year. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
We are
It's amazing.
just like over the moon, and we have some new offerings for those who are unaware, specifically because this event, like you're so right that people come in to get readings, but they also come to get body work and massage and some of the physical treatments, and then
Yeah.
even like first dibs on crystals and some of these beautiful
Mhm.
jewelry and other products that sometimes go fast. So we introduced something last year, and we're actually continuing it this year for VIP entry for some
Mm.
of our guests. So I will just share briefly with you guys. If you're wanting to learn more, you can go to our website and learn more about that. But the actual, yeah, I'll share that with you guys. You can sign up for Expo tickets, updates, and ticket sales, and then learn about the VIP entry. But actually, that's a way you can get into the show 15 minutes early to get spots with Mary or any other reader, because they do. Some of the readers book out really
Yep.
fast
Yep.
and
Yep.
for the weekend. So people were like, "Oh, I want to get first dibs on that." But also, people will get in for free for both days. They're basically become a member of our online space where we have all our online awesome stuff. They get vendor coupons that are only exclusive for that, and they get a free swag bag and all the goodies in there. And they'll be able to get all the expo speaker recordings too. So that's
Oh,
another thing of the event, that we have speakers throughout the day that's included in your ticket price, either your 1 or 2 day price, or if you're a VIP member, and you'll get all the recordings for that and last year's recordings too. So
cool.
yeah, so we're really excited to introduce that, because we know that the energy and the love that is in this event carries on beyond. People meet new friends or colleagues or community at this event, and we have this space. We want to connect them online with technology. Why don't we use it? We're using it, so we're taking advantage of that and giving everyone a space to connect throughout the year. And we have other events and live streams and practitioners that join and do stuff on there. So yeah, we're really excited about that.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that, if you have questions, feel free to comment below here. If you've had a reading with Mary, we'd love to hear about that.
Mhm.
Or if you have any questions, or if you are excited to come to the show, we'd love to hear from you. And again, we'll see you guys in August. Thanks so much for
Yay.
being here, Mary.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Bye.